So this is my first time doing a Vlogmas vlog. I said I wanted to try it this year, and yes, I am posting it a little late. I have been rushing trying to get it edited for the last hour and a half, so I'm sorry that it's up a little late, but I am gonna make sure that I get all 24 of them up after this before the clock strikes midnight. So I hope that you enjoy this first Vlogmas vlog, getting to know me a little bit better. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I guess technically this will be story time for next week, so there'll be two because it's Sunday now, because it's 4:42 a.m. Sunday morning. It was just crazy with Thanksgiving and me being a little lazy, so I didn't do a story time for last week. I've been meaning to the last few days, but I'm doing it now, so there will be two this week. But I wanted to do something different for this story time. I wanted to do a little bit more of a get to know me. So I'm gonna do 25 things about myself. I wrote down some questions and I have them in front of me. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump right in. So the first question, my favorite color. Before this year, it was pink. But for those of you that are new to my vlog, I redid 2 of the rooms in my house. I have 2 rooms in my house. This is one of the rooms. My woman cave, she shed, even though it's inside, and my bedroom. So now gray is my favorite color. And if you'd have told me a year ago that gray would be my favorite color, I would have said you're crazy. But like now everything that I buy for the most part is gray. Like I just got these a few hours ago and they're gray. I mean, what are these things called? Slipper socks. My new planner, the cover is snakeskin, or not snakeskin, but croc gray, or croc silver gray. Gray is just, it's my shit now. Pink is still one of my favorite colors, and so is rose gold, but gray is my number one. First best friend. This may be shocking to the people, to some of the people that know me, but not to the people that know me. Her name is Vicky. Wait, I'm gonna say it may be shocking because some people may think that it's somebody else, but it's actually a girl named Vicky. She was my neighbor up until we were teenagers, from like the age of like 5 or 6 up until we were teenagers in, I want to say, middle school. But I did get another best friend like in 2nd grade, but she was like my first best friend. But I haven't seen her probably since we were in middle school. I have no idea where she's at. I may try to look her up. I think I've tried to look her up a few times on Facebook, but I may try to look her up again. Where am I from? I don't know why I put that as one of my questions, because I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say I'm from somewhere in Florida, and that's it. I don't know why I put that on here. Cats or dogs? Well, I'm not really an animal person, even though I have wanted a Maltese dog for a long time. So if I had to choose, it would be dogs. I think cats are disgusting. Dogs are disgusting too. But if I had to choose, I would pick a dog. And if me saying that cats and dogs are disgusting offends anybody, well, that's your problem. We all have our personal opinions, and not everybody likes animals. But if I did get a Maltese, it would be my 2nd baby, because I do have a son. It would be spoiled as hell, and it would have to be a girl. White, fluffy, furry, yes. I'm not really an animal person. Not to say if I had a dog, like, I would abuse it, because I wouldn't. But, you know, everybody's just not animal people. So what? Funniest thing that has happened to me. I honestly don't think I've had the funniest thing happen to me yet. Again, I don't know why I put this as a question. Yeah, I don't think that's happened yet. I mean, I did split my pants at grad night senior year at Disney. So that might have been funny to some, but it was kind of humiliating to me. But that didn't stop me from twerking though. I still twerked. I just got somebody's really long oversized sweater, and honey, I kept twerking. I definitely should have picked a better pair of pants that you could dance in. But I was trying to be more cute instead of thinking about, well, you know you're going to be dancing, right? So make sure you pick some pants that are stretched, that won't rip. Don't be worrying about so much trying to be cute, or make sure it's cute, but you can dance in it. You know, you're 18 years old, grad night, you waited 18 years for this. You're one of a handful of your classmates that are going. Because you know everybody wasn't balling like that. They couldn't afford to go to grad night. I'm not bragging, but I'm just saying. So you know, I was trying to be cute over making sure I could dance. So I did rip my pants straight down the middle and the back. But like I said, that didn't matter. Somebody gave me their sweater and I kept it moving. So if I had to pick one, that would be it. But I don't think I've had my funniest moment yet. And I hope that I don't. I'm 35. It hasn't happened yet. So maybe it won't happen. Because I can imagine that it will probably be embarrassing for me. So that's not going to happen. Favorite drink. Well, if you know me, you know I don't drink alcohol. And if I do, it's wine. And even my wine, I water it down. I don't like the smell of alcohol. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't know how most of the country in the world are alcoholics. Functioning alcoholics. Yeah, because people can't seem to go out and not have a fucking drink. I guarantee you that about 90% of the country can't even go a week without having one glass of wine, which makes you an alcoholic, even if it's just one glass a week. If you can't go a week without it, you're alcoholic. But it would definitely be cherry Coke. I love cherry Coke. And then it would be Dr. Pepper cherry. And then it would be Pepsi Wild Cherry. I just love cherry sodas, but cherry Coke, Coca-Cola. Favorite food. Cornbread dressing, but only when my mom makes it. Not stuffing, you know, not what the white folks eat. That shit stinks. It's disgusting. There's a big difference in that and black folks cornbread dressing. Huge difference, like day and night. But only when my mom makes it, because everybody makes their dressing differently. Like my aunts, they make theirs different than my mom. And my mom really can't cook, but she can fucking throw down on some cornbread dressing, let me tell you. There's only like a handful of things that my mom can cook that I actually like. And her dressing, it's like heaven to my soul. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee. Hands down. Growing up, it would have been tea. Even though I drank coffee as a kid. Definitely did. I started drinking coffee when I was probably like 7. I learned how to make it. And I started making it when I was 7. I don't know how my parents never knew. Maybe they did. I don't know. Because I did a lot of shit that I think kids shouldn't do. Like I was watching the first Real World when I was like 8 years old. Like I watched the very first season. And that's not something that any child should do. But, you know, I stopped watching cartoons when I was 11. I wasn't with that childish shit as a child. You know, I wanted to, you know, I have an old soul. So. But I'm not a big fan of hot coffee. Like this time of the year, yeah, you'll definitely see me drinking it a little bit. But iced coffee is my thing. Caramel frappe, caramel macchiato, iced coffee with caramel. Just, you know, caramel is my favorite thing in my coffee. I even buy the caramel macchiato creamer by International Delight. It's my favorite. Favorite movie, well, it's 2, Home Alone 1 and 2, because they go together in my mind. Like you can't do one and don't do the other one. And the third, fourth, fifth one, because there's 5, they all suck. Like once you start changing out the actors, it kills the movie. So Home Alone 1 and 2, every Christmas, it's a must. Definitely gonna be watching that with my son on Christmas Eve, because I watch it every Christmas, just like I watch Hocus Pocus every Halloween. It's a fucking must. So yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2, favorite movie. Ideal first date. Oh man. Some of these questions, I don't know why I put these questions on my list. I honestly don't know. Like, I'm not a woman that I feel like a guy needs to do something big or grand or spend all this money. Like, yes, spend a lot of money on me in a relationship, but as far as like just being nice, you know, I'm simple. My ideal date probably would be just curled up on the couch at home, nice meal, and watching some Hallmark movies, because you know I love my Hallmark movies. Like, for me, that would be perfection. Like, it doesn't need to be anything grand. I don't like going out. I'm a homebody. So yeah, just curled up at home on the couch watching Hallmark movies, having a nice dinner. That would be an ideal date for me, honestly. Favorite TV shows or show? I thought about this yesterday and I really can't tell you, because for me, TV or movies, what I watch basically depends on my mood. So like, that's really hard for me. Like, today I'm watching Live PD because that's what I'm in the mood for. Tomorrow I might be in the mood to watch Hallmark movies, or I might be in the mood to watch Property Brothers or Texas Flip and Move. If it's a Monday night, I'm watching my ratchet TV, my reality TV shows, you know, love and hip hop. But those definitely wouldn't be favorite shows, you know. I get sick of all the drama and people and black people acting like they were raised by wolves. I get sick of that behavior. So ratchet TV definitely wouldn't be my favorite, but I do watch it. I do partake in it because it's good TV. But yeah, I get sick of black people being ratchet. I don't know. I can't answer that because, you know, it just depends on my mood. Every day it's a different mood. You know, today you want to watch this, tomorrow you want to watch that. It just depends. There isn't one show that if I could watch it every day, all day, I would. Or I don't know. I can't even say once a week, because the things I watch every day, all day, once a week. It just depends on my mood. I've been watching Live PD since I got home. I haven't watched anything else because that's what I'm in the mood for. I don't know. I don't have any one thing. My star sign is a Leo. My birthday is August 7th. So if you want to get me something on my birthday, August 7th, I got Cash App. Just saying. Joking. I mean, you can, but I don't ask people for money. My parents raised me better than that. I do have a Cash App though. I don't know why, because I probably would never ask people for money. I just, you know, my dad always taught me, you don't ask anybody for money but me and your mom. Fun facts. I wanted to throw in a few fun facts. I had a hard time thinking of fun facts about myself. I bought a chocolate symphony, which is milk chocolate, are my favorite chocolate candy bar. And fun fact about me, I have to put my chocolate candy bars in the microwave, not to melt them, but they need to be soft. Like, I'm not gonna take it out of the store and just eat it. Like, I even have ways, like places I put it on my body, nowhere like that, but places that I know will melt. Like, if I'm not at home and I want to eat the candy bar, I know places to put it that will semi-melt it. Not anywhere sexual or nowhere private, but you know, our body gets hot. So if I'm not home and I can't throw it in the microwave for 15 seconds, I know how to do that away from home. But it doesn't matter what kind of chocolate candy bar it is. It can be a Symphony, it can be a Snickers, it can be a Nestle Crunch, it can be, it doesn't matter. It has to be put in the microwave for a few seconds. The only one that I will eat like that and not put it in the microwave is a Twix. But even then, I'm going to let it sit in my mouth for a few seconds until the chocolate starts to melt a little bit. That's just how I eat my chocolate candy bars. It's just what I do. Ideal man. I kind of talked about this on one of my other vlogs when I was talking about, you know, men not accepting when they're not your type. But my ideal man, it's simple. Tall, 5'9" or taller. I don't believe men should be short. That's an instant deal breaker. 5'9" or taller, light skin. I'm not attracted to chocolate men, and if that offends you, that's your problem. It's called personal preference. We don't all like the same thing. I don't like dreads. That's a deal breaker. I don't like hairy faces. If you don't know what a razor is, if you don't know what a barber shop is, if you don't know what a haircut is, no. I'm gonna need you to have a clean face. Like, you can have like a little goatee or maybe this, but it can't be no hair coming off your face, no big ass mustache. No, I don't like that. I like a man that knows what shaving means, knows what a razor means, knows what a barber shop is. Regular haircut, to me, a man having long hair, that's some high school shit. I don't think any man past the age of 21 should have long hair. The only way I would be okay with a man having long hair is if it's the haircut that most men are rocking now, which I love. And that's where they have a lot of the sides and the back shave, and they just really have the top, and they have like good curly hair. That is sexy as fuck. That's my favorite haircut on a man. But other than that, I'm gonna need you to have your haircut. You cannot have more than one kid. I don't like children enough to have all them damn kids in my life. So if you got more than one kid, I'm not interested. I have one kid. That's 2 kids between the both of us. And what if one day we want more kids? That's 3 fucking kids. Hell, that's 1 kid too many already. So you can't have more than 1 kid. Good head on your shoulders. You can't speak slang, be ghetto, be hood. You gotta know what proper English is. You gotta know how to treat women. You gotta respect women. You gotta be making good money. And not that I'm a gold digger, but I can be broke by myself. What the fuck I need you for, and you ain't got no money? No. And I don't work by choice, so that means you can't fucking take care of me and pay the bills and my son. No. I'm gonna take care of the house. You need to fucking work. Like I said, I can be broke by my damn self. I don't need a man that's broke. No. And you gotta be Black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Colombian. I don't date nothing else. And I have my reasons why. I'm not gonna explain that because that's my business. It's not your business. I like what I like. And you can't be dark skinned. I already said that. I'm not attracted to dark brothers. You gotta be caramel. You gotta be light skinned. The lighter the better. But no white dudes. I'm not into white dudes. So yeah, tall, light skin, nice body, good head on your shoulders, no more than 1 kid, not ghetto, not hood, not street, don't speak no slang, knows what proper English is. And yes, I did say nice body even though I'm plus size, but I'm not attracted to plus size men. Making good money, know how to treat a woman, is respectful. I mean, that's pretty much it. Favorite actor or actress. I meant to look this up on Instagram because I don't remember her name. Even though I don't really feel like I actually have one, but if I had to choose one, actually, let me look her up because I don't remember her name. And she's in my Hallmark movies. But I don't really have a favorite actress. How do you say her name? Tori DeVito. I love her. So if I had to choose, she would be my favorite actress. But I don't really have a favorite actress or actor. But if I had to choose one, she would be it. So Google her or look her up on Instagram. Tori DeVito. Her. Another fun fact, I'm left-handed, hence as to why my Apple Watch is on my right hand, and which is very uncomfortable. Well, it's not as comfortable as it was when I first got it, but it is uncomfortable because I'm left-handed. But having it on my left hand, it's in the way because this is my prominent hand. This is the hand I use the most. But from what I'm learning, you're supposed to wear your watch on the opposite hand, your hand that's not prominent. But it definitely has taken some getting used to. At first I was just like, oh my god, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable. It's becoming more natural now because I've had it for almost a year. So I'm left-handed. and so is my baby daddy, but my son is right-handed. But both of my parents are right-handed, so don't know how that happens. I was really hoping my son would have been left-handed. But so favorite genre of music, probably pop, but I listen to a little bit of everything. I listen to country, pop, R&B, but not this new R&B. These new singers, they're not even singers. Like, they just fucking suck. Like, there's no talent in the music industry anymore on the R&B side, or really even on the pop side. To me, the only genre that I listen to that still has any talent is country, like old school, like 90s, early 2000s, not really this new shit. The only artist that I really like that today is Bruno Mars and LMA. Even though LMA, she's not the best singer, but she makes good music. There's a difference in making good music and being a good singer. Like, Jennifer Lopez can't sing for shit, but she makes great music. LMA is just okay, but she makes great music, so I like her. But yeah, I listen to pop, old school R&B, and country. So I'm kind of all over the board. But pop would definitely be my favorite. You know, I'm a white girl on the inside as far as that goes. Well, I'm white on the inside as far as a lot goes. But, you know, I still am a big, huge Backstreet Boys fan. I went to see them in concert when I was in middle school. You know, NSYNC was amazing. LFO, Five, Spice Girls. And I'm still a huge Backstreet Boys fan. I would go see them today. They're probably the only artists, them and Bruno Mars, that would get my money. Because to me, there's no artist that's worthy of my money. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, pop would be it. It's my favorite genre. Celebrity crush. Now, this is going to sound crazy because I'm not physically attracted to him, and I try so hard to be. But it's just about the type of person that he is, the type of aura that he gives off, that he has around him, and that's Bruno Mars. I just think he's one of a kind to me. He is the 21st century Prince, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, except he's not a drug addict, and we're gonna hope that he doesn't become one, because it seems like all. Okay, so sorry about that. The camera overheated, so I let it sit for 10 minutes. So hopefully I can get through the rest of these few questions. I only have a few left. But like I was saying, celebrity crush would be Bruno Mars. Even though physically he's not my type. He's short. His body is not the best. He's not really handsome. I love how he is as a person, and I can just tell like he has such a good aura. To me, he is what this country in particular is missing when it comes to men, not just music and entertainment, but when it comes to men, because what he sings about is the type of man that he is. And I'm sorry that my mom is coughing in the background. She's a smoker. She's always coughing. She always sounds like she's dying in her sleep. What he sings about is the type of person that he is and the type of man that he is, and that's what we're missing in today's world in America when it comes to men. Men don't know how to romance women. They don't know how to treat women. They don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to wine and dine women, especially black men. I'm gonna say urban, meaning Hispanic or black. They're ghetto, they're hood, they're street. They speak all this slang. They carry themselves like their parents didn't raise them better, like they have no class, like they have no home training. We're missing men like Bruno Mars that have those old souls and that were raised to treat women right. And he's not out here rapping or singing about bitches and hoes, and you know, you're not seeing women shaking their asses in his videos. He's not cursing in his music. He's singing about real love and how men should treat women, how men should romance women. And he doesn't carry himself in a ghetto hood way. He carries himself in a very respectful way, and that is amazing. You know, I love that about him. We need more of that, and that's why I'm single, because these men nowadays, They were raised by these young moms who were not raised themselves right. So then they didn't raise their kids right. You know, I come from two old families. My dad was 83 when he died. He died last year. My mom is 72. You know, I come from two old families, so my soul is old. Thank God for that. That's the good part about coming from two parents that are older, because they were raised right. So therefore I was raised right. I was raised with those old values, and that's what's missing. These other men my age, you know, in their 20s and their 30s, even their 40s and their 50s, they were raised by these young moms and young dads, so they don't know how to treat women. But Bruno, you can just tell he has that old soul, and he's not out here singing and on stage performing, you know, taking his clothes off and, you know, trying to sell sex. He's selling his talent. You know, he's not out here grinding and humping the stage and pulling women up on the stage and grinding on them. He's not doing none of that. You know, he's letting his talent sell him. His dancing, which is amazing. His singing, which is great. You know, he's what's missing. So for me, how he is as a person trumps his physical appearance, which normally for me it wouldn't. But I just love how he is. You know, he is what is missing in this world when it comes to men. And then he's clean shaven. You know, he is not following the trend of let's look like wild animals and have nasty ass hair growing off of our face. He is clean shaven. He knows what a razor is. He knows what a barbershop is, or they come to him. You know, he looks like a man, not an animal. You know, so he would be my celebrity crush. Favorite thing to watch. Oh man, this kind of goes with favorite TV show, but I guess I would probably say Hallmark Channel. Not like show, because again, I don't have a favorite show. So it would probably be Hallmark Channel. If not HGTV, because you know, I watch a lot of house flipping shows. Texas Flip and Move, Property Brothers, Flip or Flop, Vegas, Flip or Flop. It's either Houston or Texas. I love house flipping shows. I also watch a lot of Food Network because I love cooking shows, like baking shows. Not cooking shows, but baking shows. Like, well, I do watch Chopped, and that's a cooking show. But like Cupcake Wars or Halloween Wars, Holiday Baking Championships. I love Food Network more so for the baking than the food. I do watch Guys Grocery Games, but it's more so for the baking shows. So, but I would probably say Hallmark Channel is my favorite thing to watch. Favorite singer, dead or alive? This would have been a few years ago. I would have said Michael Jackson. I do think he's the best to ever do it, but as an adult, you start to see things differently. And how I see him now on a personal level kind of changed how I see him as an entertainer, even though I do think he's the best. But I probably would say the Backstreet Boys. I mean, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, but you know, I just don't see him the same. So I probably would say the Backstreet Boys. If not Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars. Favorite song? Damn, that's hard. Because it's between two. You know what? I'm just going to say the Backstreet Boys, All I Have to Give. That song, I could probably listen to it once a day, if not more. I love that song, so. And that's definitely the best song that they've ever made, so. We're going to say Backstreet Boys, All I Have to Give. Favorite holiday? Christmas. I mean, hello, I have 6 trees, and it's November, and I started buying decorations for my trees in September, as soon as they got them in the store. And I put my first tree up October 24th, the anniversary of my dad's death. The 1-year anniversary, because he died October last year. And we are now working on the outside of the house. I wanted to do the inside, but you know, we're close to Christmas now, and it's time for me to buy gifts at this point. So I can't do the inside, but we are working on the outside, and we are almost done with that too. Still got a few things I gotta decorate for that, and a few things we gotta buy, but Yeah, Christmas. And then my birthday. That should be a national holiday. Quante Day. August 7th. Another fun fact, and this is the last one. I don't like my food dry. My food has to be juicy. Like, let's say I'm eating chili, which some people like theirs to be a little bit on the thicker side. I like mine to be watery, meaning not thick. Just how I eat. Like, even if I eat rice, I'll add water to my plate, or extra water in the pot when I'm cooking it, because I don't like dry food. It may be weird, but you know, we all have weird ways of eating, and that's just how I eat. I don't like dry food. I don't know. That's it. I did 25 questions and fun facts, just so you can get to know me a little bit better. Instead of doing another sit down story time, I said, you know what, they don't really know me, so let me do, you know, a get to know me type of story time. I hope you enjoyed, and like I said, if I offended anybody, I'm not gonna apologize, because these are my personal opinions. We all have opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody has them. And these are my personal preferences, and I'm not gonna apologize for the things that I like or for how I feel. This is real life. We all feel how we feel about things. Everybody is just not adult enough to speak on them, and I am. And nobody should be offended over somebody else's opinions and preferences. That's life. So I'm not gonna apologize. Now you got to know me a little bit better, and I will make it a point to do these a little bit more often, just so y'all can get to know me a little bit better. But it's definitely hard thinking of these questions about yourself, for sure. But I hope you enjoyed this gets to know me vlog. I hope you're happy to get to know me a little bit more. And like always, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.